Libra, Libra, Libra. We coming up, y'all. As soon as we get these lame ass Virgos out the way, Libras, we coming up. I know them Virgo cross watchers gonna jump my ass. They gonna jump my ass, but it is soon to be our time. We gonna let them have their little time. Like I told my mom, you got a whole month to do what you gotta do, and then we gonna roll through and turn shit up, Libras. So I hope you guys are doing freaking wonderful. We are going to be looking into this month, September 2019, to see what is going to be happening for you. For some of you, Libra, I feel like we got people falling out the sky trying to get Libra booty, or either Libra is trying to get everybody booty. There could be some cheating going on. There's some stuff going on, Libra, and some of y'all is just out there hard. I mean, out there hard. I don't know what's going on, if it's a sex addiction or what, but some of y'all are definitely going to be dealing with some people, whether this is you or them, sliding into DMs, PMs, everything. It's like people are falling out the sky. So for all of y'all that keep getting these love readings, ain't nobody coming. They are coming. They are coming. They're going to be falling out the sky. Pay attention to your DMs and PMs this month. Now, like I said, Libras, this could be some of y'all sliding in to some people things. For some of them, it's definitely them trying to hook up with you. I also feel, Libra, some of y'all are going to be losing sleep over a court case. This could be going back and forth with somebody about either some money issue. I feel like it is a money issue. This could be child support. This could be for some type of property or purchase that is coming through. With the Ace of Blades, I do see conflict. Let me hold the card up because it just caught my eye when I was getting ready to shuffle. I do see the conflict coming in. So for some of you, there could be definitely some type of truth that comes out. For some people, I feel like you could have somebody go on your phone, go on your computer, and see something that maybe they weren't supposed to see. And who did I just read? Virgo. So some of you might be dealing with a Virgo energy where either they're snooping on you or you're snooping on them, trying to see what's going on. But if you're a dirty Libra, you might get busted. You literally might be getting busted. Some type of information that you don't want out with that Ace of Swords is going to come out, and it's going to hit a few people. And it may honestly kind of rock your reputation a little bit, Libra. So, excuse me, if you're on the dirty side, and we do know there are dirty Libras. If you are on the dirty side, because I got to be fair, I'm a Libra. I know we got some. Maybe one time in life I was one. I mean, every now and then I do have my dirty Libra moments still. But for some of y'all might be not covering your bases. You might not be covering your stacks if you being dirty. Because for some of you, you're going to have something that comes out. Could be emails, text messages, pictures. So if you're sexting, putting something out there, y'all need to be careful. Now, this could be somebody that you're dealing with that you find something out. I see somebody trying to defend themselves. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. And then that person come out with them receipts and you're like, oh shit. Let me cop to it. Let me say what I got to say. With the 9 of Wands, somebody's defending themselves. They have to, because their reputation is about to be hurt. So Libras, whether this is you or somebody you're dealing with, there could be something that comes out this month that you may not be too happy about. Now, let's get into it. The Justice card is showing two sides of a story. So this could be somebody in the middle where they're trying to mediate. So you literally could be where it could be he said, she said, I didn't do this. The person is like, yeah, they did. And you'd be like, no, I didn't do this. And then they pull out their phone or whatever. Nowadays, people screenshot and do all kinds of shit. It's hard to lie. It really is. So it's best just to go ahead and be honest. Yeah, I did it. I was stupid. I sent somebody a picture of my boobs. I was stupid. Yeah, I sent that dick pic. I know it was crazy, but I was in the moment. It's better to just go ahead and say you did it and cut it off than sit up there and let somebody try to fuck over you or blackmail you with it. And for some of you, there may be an issue where somebody's asking you for some money. Now, I do feel like there's an opportunity that's coming in for more work for my Libras. Some of you, this may be traveling for work. You may get a job somewhere else, relocate. Some of you, I definitely feel there's a move coming in, and it could be because of a job. Now, let's get ready to get into it. We're going to be using the Enchantment Tarot. We're going to be using the Angel Tarot. And then I'm going to get a final spirit message from the Tough Shit Tarot. We just doing a triple charge, Libra. All right, let me put this down here. What's popping for my Libras? My Libra people. All right, let's see. We got somebody losing sleep over some shit that they did. Libra, 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 Libra. Justice card keeps coming out. So that's your card. That is your card. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, let's see what we got. We got the Sun. We got Two of Cups. We got the Magician, Magic Man. Seven of Cups. Let's see. Two of Wands. We got Four Blades. We got Nine of Wands. We got Page of Blades. That's that news about something coming out. The Hierophant. Some of y'all might be trying to do some spell work to kind of rectify that situation. But then we got Ten of Blades. Somebody being stabbed in the back. And we got a camera. Somebody saw the shit you did. We got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Hangman. And one more spirit. Ace of Wands. Not too bad. Not too bad, Libra. Somebody might get stung, but they might pull through. All right. Angel Tarot. Libra, 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 Libra. September. Libra, Libra, Libra. September. All right. Let's see what we got. We got the Seven of Fire. We got the Eight of Cups. We got the Four of Cups. We got the King of Fire. We got the Ten of Swords. We got Renewal. We got the Magician twice. Somebody's doing some magic. Could be messing with a magic man, magic woman. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Release card. Oh, somebody could be moving on. Six of Wands. Balance. One more spirit. One more. The Hermit. All right. And we'll pull tough shit at the end. All right. Hello, Libras. Okay. So, Libras. Every time I see this card, it makes me think of New Orleans. Just because of the background. Because whenever I go to New Orleans, I used to have friends that I would stay with. And they had a little apartment with a balcony. And it always reminds me, this is how I would look up there. Now, they don't have that anymore. I'm so sad. But it is what it is. But for some of you, people could be looking at you in this light. You could be glowing. You're moving into your time. Some of you, it could be because it's the glow of love. Maybe you felt like you found your partner. You know, this person is making me look good. Now, when we look at this thing, this is two people and they got the look of love. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but the way these guys are looking at each other, it is the look of love. Doesn't have to be the same sex relationship, but for some of you, it will be. You could be in a relationship with somebody who is of same sex as you. You could be in somebody who's of a different culture than you. This could be a heterosexual relationship. Whatever it is, it makes you happy. It makes you happy. It makes you glow. And it looks like two people are enjoying themselves. And we have the Magician. And the Magician he's doing his shit, but I love his face on this because he looks like he's up to no good. Sometimes the Magician is shady ass. He could be shady. You know, he could be tricky. He could have this. He or she could be a magic man, magic woman. They could have all this, but look, they doing something. They doing something. It could be shady. They're a little wild. They're a little wild, Libra. So if this is you, you could be in a really happy relationship and feeling like you want to try something new. Maybe you get a new tattoos. Maybe you're dressing differently. You're wearing new clothes. You're getting piercings. You're driving new cars. You're playing with new toys. Whatever it is, this relationship may have enhanced your freaky side. This may have brought something out. I feel with this man or woman that they want to try something different. Like they got tricks. That's why they're the magician. They're tricky. Seven of Cups. Look at all these colors. This person, even though they may be in a relationship, may be wanting to sample other colors. They may be trying to do other things. So for some of you, you may be in a battle with yourself. You may be at a point where it's like, okay, I'm happy. I have something that is solid, whether this is a relationship, a friendship, or whatever. But some of you may still want something more, something different, or there could be something that this relationship brings out in you. Now, I do see that this could be, for some of us, our personalities. You know, we want to try something different. If you're a magic man or a magic woman, you might be branching out. You may be trying to learn new skills. You may be looking at new ways of thinking. You may be waiting for this relationship to come in so you can experiment, so that you can let go. But it is showing for some of you, you want this connection so that you can kind of be yourself. And for some of y'all, that might be a little bit adventurous, could be a little bit freaky. Definitely some changes coming in. If you don't wear earrings, you're a man, and all of a sudden you want to get your ears pierced or whatever, or your nose pierced, or your a tattoo on your butt, or on your penis, or what is it, Prince Albert? Some of y'all might be meeting somebody that inspires you to do that. And for some of you, if you haven't already met this person, you could be wanting a relationship that you can kind of let yourself be free with. Now, I do feel for some of you, with the Two of Wands, you might have connected with a kindred spirit. You may have connected with somebody who shares these same desires with you. For some of you, if this is not a love thing, some of you may just be moving into a place in your life where you're like, okay, I want to try new things. I want to experiment. I want to travel. I want to, if I don't know how to drive a car, I want to learn how to drive a car. If I've never had a tattoo before, maybe I want to get a tattoo. But I feel like there's this wanderlust that's going on. And for some of you, this could have to do with your spirituality too. You could be opening yourself up to new things, esoteric magic, mysticism. I mean, whatever it is, for some of you, you're literally manifesting something that is different in your life. And maybe you're at a point where you want it. There could be something that is coming over you where you just feel good. And it's like, I just want to be me. I want to be free. And you might be opening yourself up to try new things. Now, for some of y'all, this is recognition. This is being seen by people, cheered on for people. And the more that this happens, it's almost like you want to be more authentic, but in a playful way. Like, I want to try new things. With the Seven of Cups, this is like having all these ideas that are coming in. Some people say it's like daydreaming or living in the clouds or whatever, but for some people, this is artistic endeavors. So some of you may be trying to start a career or add more creative things to your career. You might be expanding. If you are a tarot reader and you have like a YouTube or an Instagram or whatever, you could be looking at other platforms where you can show a different side of yourself. Some of you may be deciding to move more into some type of creativity within your business. Now, this could be creating your own products, writing a book, starting a podcast. I just get this energy of somebody who is like, I want to open things up. I feel like I can do more. I want to open things up. And for some of y'all want to shock the hell out of people. It's like, I want them to look at me and think I'm one way, and then I'm going to blast them with this, So for some of them, people could literally see you one way, but maybe they don't see you this other side. Maybe you have two sides to you. Now, for some of you, maybe you have Gemini somewhere in your chart, but I feel for some of you, you're living like a double life. Like you want people to see you one way, which could be professional and, really put together. And then on the other side, just batshit crazy wild. And that could be a part of you. For some of you, you might save this only for the bedroom, but for a few of you, I feel like it's spilling over. Like this desire to do new things is spilling over. See, it could have been sexual at first, but now it's like, okay, I want to paint. Maybe it started off painting your lover. Maybe you were laying in bed and drawing hearts on your boo and everything, and then it was like, I think I want to do this. Some of you may actually be becoming tattoo artists. Some of you may be putting yourself in the spotlight as a musician, as an entertainer, YouTuber, Facebooker. You're trying to build your business up, and you're doing it in a way where you want to seem colorful. You want people to gravitate towards your energy. For some of you, there's going to be a lot of travel involved with this. This could be seeing the world, flying here and there, going to different places, meeting a lot of different people, and getting accolades from people, and really kind of embracing this change that's coming in with you. Now, for some of you, you got to be careful that you're not moving from a situation where you're sabotaging your happiness. I feel for a lot of you, this could be who you are becoming. I mean, I feel like I'm batshit wild sometimes. So for some of you, you could be happy in this energy. But with this the magician, for some of you, I feel like either you're dealing with somebody who's tricky, or you can be kind of tricky. So if you are trying some new things with your life, Libra, just make sure that you're doing something that's not sabotaging your happiness. That we sometimes we push boundaries. No, Libras don't do that. Yes, we do. Sometimes we push boundaries. Sometimes we want to see if we can get away with it. And I know some of y'all have dated Libras, know that. Sometimes we do. We push boundaries. So for some of us, though, we self-sabotage because we push too far. So be careful that you're not pushing too far, Libra. Open yourself up, explore what's going on, but don't do it at the rate where something comes out. With this 10 of Swords, and then we got this 9 of Wands. For some of you, I feel like this magician, this spiritual person, they could be in a position where people are really looking at them, really kind of looking at them hard, studying them and investigating them. Some of you may be dealing with people that don't want to see you succeed, or they may have information on you. This camera in this card is showing that something was taped or something is being seen. And some Libras may end up getting beat up by these same people that were crazy about them. Tuesday, you were the star. You were on the platform. This could be within a job. This could be within a friendship group or whatever. I'm the shit. I got it. I'm doing it. And then the next weekend, your ass getting beat up and stabbed in the back. And some people may be like, you doing too much. Libras, y'all so fucking extra. You doing too much. So you could have a group of people that literally don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you expand. And it could be because they feel like it's a little bit too much. For some of you, this could just be you're not liked. Maybe you push the boundary with the wrong person. And some of you may be getting beat up. This person definitely they're standing, but they look like they've been beat down. Like they've been beat down. I think for some people, and I see this a lot in my personal readings as a Libra, some people with this ace, this page of blades, some people are going to have friends or family or co-workers that talk about them behind their back, that stab them in their back. It's not going to come from a stranger, Libra. It's not. It's going to come from somebody you know. It's going to come from somebody that you thought you could trust. And it's going to either be this person is going to put something out about you. They're going to try to dirty your name. They're going to try to dirty your reputation. They're going to feel like they beat up on you. The news comes in and this person is being ridiculed. These people are laughing. They're talking about this person, looking at them dirty and everything. We know what you did. We know what you did. And this person took a beating. They're still standing up because a Libra ain't going down without a goddamn fight. I'm just going to tell you now. If you're doing this shit to me, be prepared. We going to fight. I ain't fucking going down. You see him standing up? Broken arm. I don't know what the hell is going on with his leg. He on one crutch. So he still got one good arm going on. But for some of you, you literally may be in some type of battle where you have to defend yourself. And I feel for some of you, it's because of something that was said, some information that got out. Somebody might be checking out your social media. If you are a reader or something like that, they could be like, oh, she's fake. She be making shit up, pulling cards out her ass or whatever. She don't know what she doing. Don't get no readings for her. Don't spend your money. And this could really mess up your reputation if you're dealing with the public and somebody is saying this about you. For some of you, this could be at a job where somebody is like, you know what, they're not really doing well at their job. They're this, they're that. It's not good. And this could be somebody that you know and trust. This may even be somebody that you confided in, that you shared some things with, because here we go with this Ten of Swords. This is betrayal. This is betrayal. So for some of you, you literally could be dealing with people that, or a person that comes back, and they kind of do a 1-2. First we're going to start the rumor. First we're going to start we're going to do the verbal attack first. And if that doesn't finish you off, then we got to come back in with something else. And for some of you, you literally are going to be just completely stumped, especially when you find out who it is. I feel for a lot of us, it's going to be somebody that is close to us. So some of you may have to watch your back. If you're sharing things with people, you might want to be a little bit mindful. Libras like to talk, but we don't tell you everything, and we see everything. At least I know I do. So I know a lot of times who to talk to, who not to talk to. But if it's somebody that I trust, if it's a family member, if it's somebody like I have a spiritual house, I have a biological family. If it's somebody that I confide in and they come back and they do me dirty, it's like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? I thought we were cool. But I do see the betrayal coming on my end. I do see it. So for some of you, you may have to start looking at the people around you and be prepared, because it is something that's coming out. For some of you, like I say, this could be sexting. This could be something else. Now, for some of you, if you are involved in a spiritual community, you could be dealing with people that are doing some type of spell work. We got the Hierophant, we got the Magician. So we have somebody that could be using their spiritual knowledge, their religious knowledge, their magical knowledge to harm you. A lot of people don't want to talk about the spell work, but it's been coming up a lot in the readings lately. And it's because right now it's the cool thing to do. A lot of people are doing it. You can go on YouTube and learn how to do a spell. You can check a book out the library and learn how to do a spell. But this is a spiritual person who may be attacked by another spiritual person. Maybe that's why you don't think it would happen. Maybe it's somebody you break bread with, you pray with, you share things with, a confidant. Could be a pastor. Could be your mentor. So some of you may be getting stabbed in the back by people that you trust or you work with in the spiritual sense. Now, if you don't do spell work, you literally could be dealing with somebody who's just being tricky and shady. But with all these symbols and everything behind this man, this could be an older man that is literally being done dirty. Or this could be an older man that is going to do you dirty. So if you're dealing with a Libra and they are a spiritual person, this could go two ways. They could be the Hierophant. You could be the Magician. This could be a battle. This could be them trying to work on you, that tricky look. You could be burying your people in the graveyard. I don't see any tombstones, but he's smiling way too much. He might be in the graveyard. I'm going to put you in the grave, God damn it. I'm going to burn your ass up, and then you got this other person over here. Yeah, whatever. They're chanting. So we got prayers, we got chants. So some of y'all literally may be getting done if you do spell work, where this could be two spiritual workers that are going against each other. Now, in one of these cards, we see multiple people. So you could be going up against a coven, or you could have a coven that's going after somebody else. Interesting. Will not apply to everybody. I will put it out there, Libras. Will not apply to everybody. But for some of you, if you are involved with spell work, be really cautious about the people that you're connecting with. The mentors that you're connecting with. This Magician is smiling, but he up to no good. Don't fall for the magician, the priest or the priestess that's always smiling in your face and loving light and everything is wonderful, because you got a snake down there. You got a snake. Even the kid look evil. Look at the kid. Kid look evil as fuck. Kid might not even be a kid. Could be a gremlin. Look at that little fucker. Working with the Magician, though. I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust. Don't give them no candy, and don't take no candy from them. So for some of you, you literally could be stabbed in the back by somebody that is in a spiritual family. I would be so freaking hurt if it was somebody in my spiritual family. I would blow their asses up, but I'd be so goddamn hurt. So for some of you, this is where this betrayal may come from people that you know, that you break bread with. For some of you, you got to watch your back, do your protections, keep your cleansings up, because there's jealousy. There's jealousy. People could be starting rumors about you, putting something out there to cause conflict. Now, for some of you with the Hermit card, this may cause you to pull back from people. We got Four of Wands. No, I'm sorry, Four of Swords, Four of Blades. For some of you, that betrayal may kind of fuck you up, Libra. You could be dealing with somebody that you trusted. And like I said, if you take the spell work out the equation, some of you, this could be family. Some of you may deal with a family that does spell work. Some of you, this could be a co-worker. But whatever it is, it's almost the Hermit card is saying, I'm going to take a step back. Four of Swords is saying, I need to get more into my spirituality. I need to go more inward. Both of these cards literally are saying the same thing. There's some type of spiritual growth that's happening. And maybe this was a catalyst for that. Maybe this had to happen to move you to that next level. Maybe Spirit is showing you who this person is. They're showing you what this experience is. And that's why they're saying pull away from people. Clean your Facebook up. Clean your Instagram up. Start deleting some people. Be careful of who you're calling your family. Be careful of who you're dealing with. And for some of you, this may even be clients. I think, what was it? House of Hoodoo did a text where they were saying that people were coming into their store and buying products and trying to work them, trying to fuck them up. And these were clients. These were people that, thought you were coming in to support the business, but they're not. So for some of you, Spirit may be saying, take a step back and pay attention to what's going on, so you don't end up like this. For some of you, this is why you're taking a step back, because you've been beat up. So for some of you, you definitely could have some rumors or gossip or something that is trying to break you down. Whew, Libra, this is a heavy ass reading. Spirit, when we going to get right? When we going to get right? So we got 10 of Swords twice, which means the betrayal is coming. It's coming. We got 10 of Swords twice. We have the Magician twice. Somebody's being shady as fuck and they're going to betray you. They're smiling in your face, but there's something that you don't see. And they're hoping that you don't see it, because that's how they're going to stab you in the back. So some of you, you literally got to start watching who you're dealing with, because it could be somebody really close, really, really close to you. I do see with the Release card, some of you are going to be like, fuck this, I'm moving on. I don't have time for this. Ace of Wands. New opportunities, new beginnings. Some of you might be leaving a job, leaving a relationship, leaving a spiritual community and starting over. Maybe because of this. Maybe you're dealing with magicians or priest or priestess. And some of you may be in that quiet time reevaluating where you need to go. Some of you may be pulling back with that Hermit and being like, I don't want to do this. These people are not my people. With the Four of Cups, this is opening your eyes, seeing something clearly. So for some of you, you need this. Eight of Cups is moving on. Coming to a realization that something that you wanted is not right for you anymore. Betrayal, losing friends, losing somebody that's close to you, and it's through betrayal. And for some of you, you had to defend yourself. You had to stand up. And we got what? 7 of Wands. And then where's the other? Is it 9 of Wands? Somebody's saying, I'm putting my foot down. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm going to fight the good fight. Stand your ground, but choose your battles wisely. So for some of you, this battle may end up being too much. And you're like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm out. Y'all can have this shit. The spell work, the whatever it is, y'all can have it. I don't want to do it. Four Blades. I'm going in the woods. I'm going to meditate. I'm pulling away from this. I'm about to get, my spirituality on. This is not what I want. The Hermit card, pulling away from people. Pulling away from people that may not be good for you. Hangman is showing being stuck in some type of suspension and being frustrated about it. So for some of you, you might be in the midst of this where you're dealing with people that are unscrupulous or people that are not working the way you feel like they should work. And for some of you, you could be self-sabotaging too, giving people information to use against you. You need to look into that too, Libra, and be accountable if you are giving people something to use against you that they can do this betrayal with. For some of you, I feel like this fire sign could be somebody that you have to watch out for. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. They could be kind of coming at you. For some of you, this is your energy. You may have some fire in your chart. It's saying focus, focus, focus on this card. So for some of you, you may need to look at something clearly or get your focus on so that you can be prepared for whatever is coming your way. Definitely shows new beginnings. You're releasing something and moving forward so you can find your balance. So you could be dealing with people that there's conflict coming around you and you're like, I'm done with this. I need my balance. I need to have a place where I can recharge myself. So I'm walking away from something. Some of you may be leaving the spiritual house. You literally may be walking away from some type of spiritual commitment or spiritual mentor. Or this could be people walking away from you if you are a spiritual mentor. Some people might be like, we didn't sign up for this. We didn't sign up for this. And for some of you, because the battle is coming and you're like, you're choosing your battles wisely. You're like, I don't know how to do. I ain't prepared for this shit. I'm out. The thing about it is, Libras, we know we don't go down like that. We know we don't go down like that. You might have some Libras that cry in the corner, but when they get mad, they come out swinging. I don't care if you are on what spectrum you on. It's either going to be the Libra that wants to love you to death or the Libra that wants to kill you. The thing about it is with Libras, when you see that tear drop, it doesn't matter what spectrum they own. You gonna die. You gonna die. And that's where the victory card comes in. Libra's like, fuck this shit. We got two types. We got some Libras that are like, fuck it, I'm out. I ain't ready for this shit. I'm not doing this. And then we got some that's like, bring it on. Bring it on. But Spirit is saying, choose your battles wisely. If this is a relationship, there's a lot of people involved in this. If this is a spiritual thing where you're dealing with covens and houses and spiritual things like that, some of y'all are, you might go down. You might try to fight. You might be wounded and all that shit like that. But, Libras are lucky. As long as we got a good foot, we're going to get back on that good foot. But for some of you, you're going into battle. And because that you're willing to fight for it, you're going to be victorious. But for some of you, I can completely understand. This is a lot of shit. This is a lot of drama. If you don't want to deal with this, then I would be like, yeah, peace out. Especially when it comes to the spell work and the magicians and all that stuff like that. If that's not your cup of tea, hire somebody. Hire somebody. Tell them, look, I don't want to work against these people. I just don't want to have to deal with them. Shield me, protect me. Let me go on about my way. For some of you, you are going to participate in a battle. And Libra, some of y'all got to be really cautious with what you're putting out there. If you're putting things out there on the internet and stuff like that, or you're sending things that would be questionable, that could hurt your reputation. What was it the other day? Some guy asked me, he said, send me a picture of your booty. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm Divinity Diva. You put that shit all over Facebook, Instagram, people gonna be looking at my booty talking about what the fuck is going on with Divinity Diva. Now, you know what? It's a nice kind of looking booty. I mean, it could use a little work, but it's still kind of nice. So I shouldn't feel bad about it. But shit, I don't need everybody looking at it, right? So I got to say, you know what? Nah, I'm not going to send you a picture of the booty. I'm not doing that. Because maybe I have some opportunity to shine and you could use this to stab me in the back. So some of y'all need to be really cautious with being baited with people. Why? Why do they want this? Why do they want this text message? Why do we have to even discuss this in a text message? Are you recording my phone call? And I know that's kind of paranoid, Libra, But some of y'all are going to get got that way. You literally are going to do something that people are going to find out about. And they're going to either address it with you or they're going to post it to other people. And then you're going to be like, well, fuck. My suggestion is if you did it, own up to it, squash it. Because the more that you try to act like it's not doing anything, it's going to spread. And then eventually it's going to come bigger. I put the shit out there in the first place. Hell yeah, I sent the person a picture of my booty. I did. I had a moment. I was weak. 3 o'clock in the morning. I just rolled over, took the picture. I didn't think about it. And then after I thought about it, I was like, fuck, but it's too late. It's too late. So I'm sorry if you got offended. I'm apologize to my kids. You know, your mom a little bit, batshit crazy. It was a moment. If you get caught up in that situation, whether this is at work, in a relationship, in an environment with people that are your peers, own up to it. Take the power away from that person. If you don't, they're going to try to fuck you over with it. Some of you got to watch your back. And for some of y'all, this could be you doing this to somebody else. Maybe you find out something about somebody and you're going to fuck somebody else. So Libras, be really, really careful with that. All right, let me see. Libras, we're running over. Libra. Tough shit. What do Libras need to hear, Spirit? What do they need to hear? Fuck it. The challenges that you're facing are not currently your own. This means don't get involved in shit that you don't have to deal with. Don't get involved with shit that is not your shit. Don't start fighting somebody else's fight if it's not your fight, because you could end up getting fucked and stabbed in the back. You might end up being the scapegoat. All right, Libras, I love you. Watch your back.